Well, it's 6:30. Take the tent down. I've got pretty much everything packed up inside. Just have to drop them into the pack. I have my granola breakfast and head out, I guess, by 7. I'm sure. Look at my wonderful hair. Low gear and promo are probably already on the trail. They're only about an hour back. It's about 2.3 miles. And I've got, I don't even think it's 20 miles to the Lloyd something Memorial Shelter, Lloyd Memorial, and then into Harper's Ferry the following day. Slept really well. Woke up just a couple times, kind of the urge to pee, and finally did get up, but it was like 3 in the morning. Didn't really want to get up this morning. It looks like a gray sky up there a bit. I see some clouds very thinly going by, which makes me think that there are clouds above that. Don't see too much in the way of blue, but I'm sure it's there. It's supposed to be a nice day today. And anyway, pack up the tent and get a move on. Just wanted to continue to lay there and sleep. Just one of those mornings. Well, when you're in the shelter, it's like, okay, gotta go, gotta get out of here. But sleeping in a tent, much better, as long as you've got no slope to deal with or rain. So, okay, on to that. One more thing about last night. There were 2 groups, well, an individual around 9 o'clock went by with a headlamp heading south or north, and then like 11:30 or a little bit later, 2 women, I could tell from their voices, laughing, also heading, I guess, to the shelter quite late. I don't know why they were walking so late. I mean, maybe they didn't find a camping site or something, but that's pretty late to walk into a shelter and potentially wake people up. I don't know if they did, but maybe they were just going for 24 hours or something, or going to go all the way to Harper's Ferry. But it's pretty late to be hiking in the woods, especially where the roller coaster coming up. It's going to be up and down, up and down, up and down. 1, 2, 3, 400 feet hills, one right after the other, probably rocky. I guess I'll be finding out what that's like today. Well, the sky is still pretty gray, not blue at all. It's threatening rain. Not supposed to rain, but I haven't checked the AT weather guide, but for what it's worth, there's a chance of rain today, but very low. It's supposed to be, but it looks pretty high looking up there, and it's so dark, and it's 7 o'clock. So, got my pack packed, had my bit of food, drank some water, electrolytes in 1 bottle, and I guess there's nothing to do but start walking. Start walking. Okay, off I go. Stone wall is a number of places along the route, and I don't know if they were created back in the Confederate days or if it was the CCC, but don't really know what their purpose is. They're not very tall, and I don't know how long they are ultimately, but they're like in the middle of nowhere. Roller coaster. I've heard people say that overrated. Maybe trail hiker or through hikers find it overrated because it's small hills up and down. Session hikers and day hikers might find it a lot more challenging. I'm sure I'm not going to terribly enjoy it, but I can see it climbs right away, and it's rocky. It's still damp. Just past the Rod Hollow shelter, like 45 minutes after or so after I left my camp. Oh, I'm sure it would have taken longer than what it was feeling last night. But anyway, didn't bother going in, checking it out. Continue on, try to get to the next shelter where I'll grab a spot with luck, and luck it won't be any later than like 3 o'clock. We'll see. Well, I think I'm at the top of the first hill. It's pretty steep coming up, very rocky routes. I expect the down to be identical. You got me sweating, and so thankfully this breeze helped cool me off. Do this on a hot, humid day. Ooh, that would be tough. Tough enough anyway. I can see why this wouldn't be any fun. Not the fun kind of roller coaster anyway. But awfully rocky, so I really gotta watch my step. So I'll talk to you later. Hill, but it was pretty much nothing but long switchbacks, which made it easy, relatively. Although you could see where some people had cut the switchbacks. You're not supposed to do that. Stay on the trail. Not supposed to make the trail wider either, but we all know that happens, especially in muddy weather. Back in the pocket. Let's see here. Oof. Okay, beginning the next hill. I get the impression. So plastic towel. The second hill wasn't as bad as the first, and coming down the backside. It's not a nice switchback like the other one, but not horrible. Probably similar to what was going up. The sun has popped out a bit. I've passed two people that were in tents, different sites near top of the hill, and passed one hiker who for some reason had stopped and started after I went by him, so he's not far from behind me, I guess, but he's fallen back. So there's 3 people I don't have to worry about, maybe, for the shelter coming up, although I may just find a campsite similar to what I did last night and do that again. Although I was thinking that well, the pleasure of the hike are the people you meet, and if you camp by yourself, you're not meeting anyone, hence not having as much fun. But it's a lot better. Just a risk of a wet tent in the morning. Oh well, still got a ways to go to the bottom of this one. Forgot to mention, I passed the 1,000-mile mark here today. Thought I did it yesterday, but obvious it wasn't with the mileage. So, but I didn't notice any, sign or anything on the ground. So I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but it probably was shortly after entering the roller coaster. Not too bad. I would have liked to have photographed a sign. Special significance. 1,000 miles. But still not halfway. A little ways out yet. I've got 2,100 and some miles. I've got 50 some miles to go before I get to the halfway mark. Well, somebody left a 1,000 marker. I don't know if that's really 1,000 miles here. I thought I hit that before this. But, sorry. Oh well. Thank you for whoever did that. Thank you. Well, I've had my mixed nut lunch with the lower bar, drank about half a bottle of water, refilled it, put new electrolytes in it. The sun kind of popped out a bit, all of a sudden gone again. So not such a bad day. I checked, I've gone all over 7 miles and I've got 9 left to go. It's 11 o'clock, well it was 11 o'clock when I got here, it's 11:35 now. So time to put the pack back on and continue on. Oh, plenty more miles. I originally thought I had heard that the roller coaster was only 6 miles long, but it definitely is longer than that because the southern end of it, when I last checked, with gut hook anyway, it was like 9 miles away, which is probably before the shelter that I'm heading for. So, yeah, a little longer than I thought. And coming down this last one, there's a lot of rocks, and you had to be very precise on where you put your feet, and so you're not going down very fast. It just adds to the time it takes to traverse. As long coming down, or longer even, than going uphill. So hopefully some of the trail will improve in that way. Otherwise, the hills are not that high, which is a good thing. I'm not pooped getting the top. I'm thirsty, and I'll have a few gulps of electrolytes, and that will make them feel good. But they're not really tall, thankfully. I guess I can thank Virginia for that. So, one more big push to get to the shelter, and then I can rest again and eat some more and talk to other people. I'll talk to you later. Real magic. What's your name again? Ralph. Ralph. Thank you very much, Ralph.
You're welcome.
Okay. It was an unexpected treat, having a couple of sodas and a banana and a Snickers for later. Thank you. Like I hit the end. Oh boy. How come I still have one big down, one more big up to go? Oh, I'm gonna stop at the hostel that they have in the mountains here. Not really hostel, but by donation. Only 4 bunks. K-Town mentioned it to me that he was thinking of going there. I said I wasn't, but I can't keep walking forever. It's going to be like 5:30 by the time I even get there. And I'm tired and sweaty. And like I say, I'll have to get to the top of this mountain, down and up another one, and then along for at least a couple miles. A day far from over. Whew. Much of a sign. 17.5. I guess I walked 19.5. Well, let's see what this place is like, and if they have a cot. Well, I'm the first one here, so first come, first serve. Shelter area with a table and another table with a bear hang. I guess these are for people who are camping, maybe down the hill. There's a privy up kind of kitty corner to this building. A few nice chairs to sit in, a bench. A few rooms. And, well, maybe a few more rolls. Anyway, let's go in. So I got my packing, or 2 bunk beds. I'm taking the lower deck. pee. There's a little light in here. Hard to see, but it's a wood burning stove. There's some wood in the cabinet there. Another set of beds, which are 2 doors, and well, I can't see it. Magazine is aluminum foil. Fire extinguisher, room. So not bad. So here on the porch, I just boiled my water, and the dinner menu is as follows: fake pizza, cheese and pepperoni in a roll-up, and chicken flavored fried rice and pasta with soy, sesame, chicken flavored sauce. So I'll let that heat up for a while I eat this roll-up, and we'll see how long it takes K-Town to get here. We see the guy that mentioned the place, and if he doesn't show up, I say, how come I went to the shelter, you didn't go? Well, yeah, you put a bug in my ear and I followed it. Sorry. Looks like I didn't add too much water. Looks perfect. Tastes pretty good too.
Sorted out for tomorrow, so I'm all ready to run in the morning. Provides 3